Hey guys, and welcome back to Super Bay. In this video, we're going to be talking about if Ned from the MCU Spider-Man is going to become the iconic Hobgoblin in Spider-Man 3. But before we start, make sure to like and subscribe. I post every day on this channel. And yeah, let's head right into this video. Let's go over how I think he will become the iconic Hobgoblin. So, we know that the multiverse is going to be taking a big part in Doctor Strange, the MCU, and Spider-Man 3, because there have been a lot of leaks of Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire coming into the new Spider-Man 3. Which kind of makes a lot of sense. But what I really want is the Hobgoblin. So possibly, Doctor Strange will open all these portals up to different multiverses. And I made a video before. You guys can go check it out. I think that Eddie Brock actually survived the explosion that he got in Spider-Man 3, and he came into the MCU. Because we saw a little bit of a portal opening up when he got exploded. Now, we're going to go two ways this time. First, we're going to go over the second one, then we're going to go over the first one. So, the second one is going to be the multiverse Ned. The first one is going to have the multiverse Ned, but the story is going to be a little bit different and darker. So, let's go over the second one right now. So, I think in the first one, somehow Doctor Strange is going to do something which would bring some of the, the other non-MCU Marvel characters into the MCU, which would lead into Spider-Man 3 and the rest of Phase 4 and Phase 5 and Phase 6, so on and so forth. And I think what will happen is that Tom Holland, Spider-Man, will go up against Ned, but Hobgoblin multiverse version of him, and fight him, and it's gonna be very interesting, seeing their emotions and how they feel when they fight each other. It's gonna be very interesting, and maybe possibly when Spider-Man defeats him, the good guys always win, except don't count Infinity War. But the superheroes always win, so eventually that Ned will end up getting defeated by Peter, which then he would be thrown back into his universe, or they're just gonna put him in prison, which would be pretty cool. But then you could just say that he kept escaping, so it's not basically happily ever after. But eventually Doctor Strange would probably send him back to his own universe, unless he dies somehow, which never gonna happen. He's the best of them all, and the outcome will be very cool if this theory comes right. And I think if they send him back to his own universe, maybe another person will come out and he will become the Green Goblin possibly, or just the Hobgoblin in general. Now, let's go on to the first one. Now, this is the one that I kind of like, because it kind of reminds me of Ebert Thawne's transformation into the Reverse Flash. But with any further ado, let's head right into this theory. So everything's gonna start off as it did in the first one, but this time when the multiverse Ned goes to jail, the other Ned is going to visit him, which would take into the turn of seeing himself, but he's gonna think it's the future vision of himself. But Peter's just gonna keep telling him, it's not you, it's not you, it's not you. But later he's gonna be consumed, and his relationship with Osborn, he would sneak in one of the nights and find the Green Goblin potion. He would drink it and become the next Hobgoblin. Now, I think of this because I think that Norman Osborn is already making these potions so he can become the Green Goblin in the MCU, which I think would be pretty cool. And I think that Ned would know, so he would sneak in and take it. And I think he would know because we see in the Amazing Spider-Man non-MCU, they had a science presentation, but this time it could be with Norman Osborn, but this could just be flawed because we have no Harry Osborn yet, or maybe we do, but this time Peter and him are not friends. Ned and Peter are. Now, Ned has also lost a lot of weight. I mean, the actor for Ned has lost a lot of weight, and I think that this could be very possible because he said in an interview with Kleider, it wasn't kind of an interview, they were shopping for comic books, and he said that he would love to be the Hobgoblin. But anyways, what do you guys think of this? Make sure to let me know down in the comments below, and if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I post every day on this channel, and yeah, I am inevitable. Bye.
We would be honored if you would join us.